Thanks for tuning in to another episode of KNOCK Video TV. And once again, I'm your host, the Double OG Grill Boxing Head King.
And you know, I have been waiting for this Canelo versus Crawford fight, and we're right at the prefaces of the fight. We got a couple of days left. Yes, we do. We haven't even got close to. Oh, we're getting close. So this fight is going to be taking place in September the 13th. And people think that pretend Bud Crawford. Well, a lot of people think pretend Bud Crawford will have a problem with the weight, and he's going to have to make some adjustments, no question about it. But he will be back boxing off the back foot. Believe me, he will be boxing primarily off the back foot the entire fight. He will not be coming forward unless he's countering, and that won't be that long.
I think he has a poor defense with his keeping his right hand low, because his left hook always ends up down right by his ass, and he gets hit and when he goes down, it's usually by a left hook. I still think he's at the top of his game. He's a tough guy, good fighter, and but I think my fighter is a good fighter also, and let's see who can pull off the best game plan and pull that off.
Freddie Roach is stating the obvious, that he has orchestrated the blueprint on how to beat the great Saul Canelo Alvarez. That event, Canelo Alvarez versus Miguel Cotto, on November 22nd, 2015 at the Mandalay Bay Event Center in Las Vegas. Here was Freddie's game plan.
Well, the game plan really is not to outbox for 12 rounds. I want to outbox him for about 5 rounds. And then he'll fade a little bit, which he usually does most fights. You watch tape on him, he does fade. He gets tired in about 4 or 5 rounds. And then when he can't hit you, he gets a little bit frustrated also. Then he starts trying really harder to knock you out. And he pushes the issue a little bit. And when he pushes the issue a little bit, he's going to make a mistake along the way. And he's going to walk into the left hook. And I think the fight will be over. That's why I'm very confident that we can knock this guy out, because the thing is, he does fatigue in the middle rounds, and then when he gets frustrated, he tries harder and harder, and that's when he's more open to be hit. Well, the thing is, he does have to set before he throws combination, and if you do make an angle on him and go to your left or right, he will follow you, and he'll follow you right into the combination that we're going to throw, I feel. So I think that's our big advantage, is that he does follow us, and he's he's a little bit slow on his footwork. He does take time. If we do make an angle, his thought process isn't that quick, and he gets there a little bit slower. And by the time he gets there, my fighter will be set, ready to punch, and he'll fire the hard combinations. And that's why, everyone thinks I'm crazy because he's never been knocked out before. But I do believe that if we do make those angles, we will set up the big shots, and there'll be a knockout shot in there somewhere.
Canelo Alvarez won the fight by unanimous decision, claiming the vacant WBC and Ring Magazine middleweight titles. The fight was contested at a catch weight at 155 pounds. Before I go any further, if you have not already hit that subscription button, go ahead and do it right now. And hit the like button as well. Now I'm about to break down my analysis on what Freddie Roach had to say. I think Freddie is right on. That's right. I think Freddie is right on. He's got the precise game plan in order to beat the great Saul Canelo Alvarez. And Terrence Bud Crawford is the talent to do it. In fact, he has what we call a whip, that Bucky whip punch, that whips around when he throws it, coming from the right hook side, which is where Canelo actually is always throwing his left hook, and he actually throws the left hook in a way where it is kind of low is where Canelo is more susceptible to. But in my opinion, he is right in terms of how Canelo is going to how Canelo follows his opponent around. But in Ted Bud Crawford's case, it will be that that right hook coming from the southpaw position that's going to probably get the most effect if there's going to be a stoppage regarding Canelo Alvarez. However, I never thought about this situation that Canelo will follow you. He'll follow you. Yes, he follows you, right? And he has to come to a set to be able to throw to go off on those heavy shots. So that right there was some great analysis by the great trainer Freddie Roach. So that being said, I think that's spot on. So listen, you all stay tuned for the fight. We're down to days until the fight. So once again, if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like icon, or I should say hit that icon for your notifications, hit the like, and until the next one, I'm WOG Real Boxing, Ted King.
A little bit slow on his footwork. He does take time. If we do make an angle, his thought process isn't that quick, and he gets there a little bit slower. In my fight, by the time he gets there, my fighter will be set, ready to punch, and he'll fire the hard combinations. And that's why, again, everyone thinks I'm crazy because he's never been knocked out before. But I do believe that if we do make those angles, we will set up the big shots, and there'll be a knockout shot in there somewhere.
Leave a comment on what you think is going to happen in the fight.